Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play on F1 97, and yes, we finally made it. It's Monaco, baby! Yes, we are finally here. All the glitz, all the glamour and all the money oozing out of every pore, and all those gorgeous girls sitting on those yachts as well. Cool. Yes, we are here at Monaco, and when we first saw this on F1 97, our mouths just dropped to the floor and we went, how the hell did they manage to do this? Just look at the detail. Don't forget everyone, this is a PS1 game, so don't criticise it too much. Just look at the background detail. Now of course it's all popped into view, which is one of the tricks they used back in the day, but it is absolutely fantastic as we go through the casino hairpin for our driver of choice, of course, which is Mr. Gabriele Tarquini, who's driving for the Jordan for us for the rest of this season. As we now go through the tunnel, look at the darkness in the tunnel. Look, you can't see, and then you get the light adjustment as you come out. It's all here, everyone. It's all here. Yes, and there are the yachts which seem to be majestically floating into thin air. Yes, but we won't look at that too much, will we? We'll just look at the beautiful scenery in the background as we go underneath the faster sign, which of course is supposed to be Foster's. It gets very, very close there. Very, very close there. Hitting the wall for Gabriele Tarquini. Now, unfortunately, we're probably not going to do very well at this circuit because, unfortunately, the opposition, the AI, have a few little tricks up their sleeve. Yes, and they can cheat at times, including driving completely through some of the walls. Yes, to get faster lap times, if anyone has ever noticed that on this game. Anyway, at the moment, Gabriele Tarquini has got into first position, but I don't think that's going to stick. But the moment he's up there, I don't think anyone else has gone out actually, because we've gone right into the very early stages of our 1 hour qualifying session. Of course, in 1997, you had 1 hour to qualify and you had 12 laps to put in a fastest time, which was going to be your race results for the race, of course. Wowzers, just imagine that. Yes, just imagine that. A whole hour of qualifying. And a lot of the times, of course, and this is why qualifying was changed, they used to just sit there for about 40 minutes not doing anything, and then they used to go out for runs in the last 20 minutes, of course, when the track surface was possibly a little bit warmer and there was more sort of grip on the track itself. So that's why they used to do that, and then that's really why they changed it, because when we saw it on the TV screens, it's a little bit boring to sit there for 40 minutes with them not doing anything. So drastic measures were taken, and one of those was to scrap qualifying in its current format in 1997 and replace it, of course, with the shootout sessions, which was 3 qualifying sessions. Anyway, lap 2 now completed for Mr. Gabriele Tarquini, and he's currently still in first position with a 1:15.234. Wowzers, absolute wowzers. As we climb up the hill, look, there's actually elevation in this circuit as well. A lot of the early PS1 games, when they did recreations of Formula 1 circuits, there was no sort of elevation change and it was very, very flat indeed. But as you can see, we're just going down the hill now and down into the casino hairpin. It's absolutely glorious and just more sort of icing on the cherry on top cake of this game. Yes, as we go through the tunnel. Yes, now of course the tunnel does break up a little bit. You can see on the roof that it looks like a spark is going off, but of course that's just polygon breakup, which is one of the plagues of the PS1 era, which is just of course due to the limitations of the graphics that were produced in the early days of 1997. Yes, 1997. But this game is still an absolute classic, and I hope in 100 years, when I'm well gone, people will still be playing Formula 1 97, possibly through direct implants into our brains by then. Yes, it'll probably be direct implants, but whatever, I just hope that F1 97 is still being played. As you can see now, he's putting a 1:14.520 for Gabriele Tarquini, which has once again put him into first place, but I still don't think that's going to be fast enough, to be fair. We are in a sort of middle order team, I would say, for Jordan for 1997. It's not the fastest car, it's nowhere near the fastest car. In fact, you've got the Benettons, you've got the Ferraris, and you've got the Williams, which were all far superior in horsepower than this Jordan Peugeot, of course, but it was quite possibly the best of the rest and did very, very well for Ralf Schumacher, of course, in his debut year in 1997, just 21 years old. when he joined Formula 1 to try and recreate the success that Michael Schumacher was already having in Ferrari. So, Gabriele Tarquini's now going to come in for his stop now. His qualifying stop, because he's run out of fuel. He's got his low fuel warning. So he comes in now. And it looks like at the moment he's still in first place. Let's see the runners and riders as we put in new slicks. Oh, we need a new front wing as well. Must have done a little tiny bit of damage. Of course, you only have to brush the barrier and you have to have a new wing in this game. So at the moment then, we're still in first. Look at this though. Almost 2 seconds ahead of the next car, which is Hill Race driver in the McLaren. He's on a 1:16. Hamilton is in a Tyrrell and he's got a 1:16. And Lamont Grosjean has also got a 1:16 in the Haas car. Okay, we're going to fast forward through the qualifying session now and see how we are doing. So anyway, unfortunately I didn't get back in time because I was watching the latest episode of Arrow while the qualifying was running down, and there are the final results. Robert Kubica got first place, Charles Leclerc got second, Daniel Ricciardo third, Sebastian Vettel in fourth, Regina Hertz in fifth, and Gabriele Tarquini finished in sixth position. Okay then, it's time to hand you over once more to the legend himself, Mr. Murray Walker.
This is picturesque Monaco in Monte Carlo, the most famous Grand Prix of the motor racing season, and jewel in the crown of Formula 1. The atmosphere here is incredible, but often the narrow, twisty course and the lack of overtaking opportunities can make the race itself a bit of a foregone conclusion. But this was emphatically not the case last year. Drama seemed to follow drama. Schumacher going out on the first lap, Hill and Alesi both taking the lead and then retiring, and then Olivier Panis coming out the eventual well-deserved winner. Let's hope today's race will be just as eventful.
Well, I hope so too, Murray. I hope it's going to be just as eventful. Anyway, here we are, everyone. It's time now for us to fade away from black, and time for the 5 lights to go out now on our F1 97 championship season, and we say go 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 from 6th place. This is going to be very very dicey indeed as we go. Oh, it's contact and we've lost our front wing. We've got straight to the back of the Ferrari. It's disastrous once again for Gabriele Tarquini at Monaco. It's all gone Pete Tong. He's got no front wing on the car, which means he's going to have absolutely chronic understeer and oversteer on the car. We're going to come in already on lap 1. We're going to come in. He's down to 8th position. Well, hopefully he should be able to hold off on the cars, but how is he going to get through the casino hairpin with no front wing on the car? Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Drama following drama already on the first lap of the Grand Prix. He can't get the car turned around, and he's made contact with the barrier, and he's made contact with another car. It's one of the stewards, I do believe. Oh my goodness, this is going very very wrong for Gabriele Tarquini at Monaco. Very very wrong indeed. He just can't get any turning on the car. Coming into the tunnel now. Oh, can he get it round? Yes, he does. Down to 10th position now for Gabriele Tarquini, 10th place. We're going to have to go for a 2-stop strategy, and hopefully maybe we may get into the points. Maybe one single solitary point could be all that we can gain from this Grand Prix at Monaco as we go now into this section. And do we get it round? Yes, we do. We've still got a few more torturous tight turns to get round though for Gabriele Tarquini. This is an absolute disaster for our championship at the moment at Monaco. We got damage to the rear wing as well when he hit that steward, or the actual steward that we're now imitating as something else. But anyway, can he get round? Can he get round? Yes, yes. Oh, no, he can't. And another car's gone past. Benetton's got past. Well, of course, a lot more cars are going to go past now as he comes into the pits for his pit stop on lap 1 of the Grand Prix. Yes, so we need new front wing, new rear wing. Look at the cars going past now. The Minardis have gone past already as well. And he's down to 22nd place now. 22nd place. And it's a 10.2 second pit stop for Gabriele Tarquini. 10.2 second pit stop. Oh my goodness. So he rejoins in 21st position as we climb up the hill. And now it's time for a catch-up drive, a recovery drive. But can he recover anything from this Grand Prix, as he's now going to try and catch up to the next car in front of him? Okay, so I've cut a little bit forward to allow Gabriele Tarquini to catch up to the back of the field. So we've done 5 laps now, and oh my goodness, look at this, we've got a complete trolley train of cars in front of us. This is going to be very very dicey for Gabriele Tarquini to try and get past, and he tried to, but he didn't quite manage to pull that off. How is he going to get past, what is this, 5-6 cars? He does another dive down into the plane. Oh, look at that. Absolutely fantastic move from Gabriele Tarquini there. He manages to get past a huge amount of cars up into 16th position now. As I said, this is now lap 6, I do believe, of the Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc is 48 seconds in the lead now at the moment. Yes, 48 seconds for Charles Leclerc. Unfortunately, Gabriel is going to have to come in for another pit stop, but he's up now to 16th position. Yes, 16th place. I do believe one of the cars there obviously had a problem, and the other cars were just sort of sitting behind because they couldn't pass. It's absolutely fantastic to see that on the Monaco circuit. It does happen a few times in F1 97, but it's still great to see that huge train of cars. And of course, if you're clever like Gabriele Tarquini was, you can pass all of them and get through. So up into 16th position now for Gabriele Tarquini as we go through the tunnel section on lap 6 of this Grand Prix. Kubica now is in the lead of this race. Robert Kubica. Charles Leclerc is now in second. Sebastian Vettel in third. Regina Hertz in that Prost is in 4th position. Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, is in 5th place. Wowzers, what a fantastic performance from Regina Hertz in that Prost, of course, yes. So we're just going through this section here underneath the faster sign once again. Our next target is now Lomond Grosjean in the Haas, and he's 10 seconds up the road. We're just about to go around the final right-hander and start lap 7 of the Grand Prix at Monaco. Well, that was a very exciting start there, wasn't it? And there's more cars coming in, as you can see, off to the right-hand side into the pits. There's 3 more cars, and one comes out very, very fast indeed. It's one of the McLarens. That may have been the Hill race driver, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, is he going to try and get past? I think he does. He sneaks through the inside, yes. So, Gabriele Tarquini now up. I don't know where he's up to, but he's up a few more positions on lap 7. Charles Leclerc's just done the fastest lap of a 1:15. There's 14 laps remaining of this Grand Prix, but more importantly, where are the positions? There you go. Robert Kubica in the lead. Charles Leclerc now in second. Sebastian Vettel still in third. Hertz still in fourth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But where is our driver for the championship, Mr. Gabriele Tarquini? Where is he? Come on, we need his position. There he is. He's 13th. Oh, it's unlucky for some, but not for Gabriele. Hopefully, he's in 13th position at the moment on lap 7. Yes, and now, oh dear. Hamilton is now the car in front, of course, in that Tyrrell car. Yes, the Tyrrell car. He's 10 seconds up the road. Can he catch him? Robert Kubica in the lead now, 49 seconds ahead of Gabriele Tarquini. 49 seconds ahead. Wowzers. I don't know what he's going to be able to do in this race. I'm hoping for a 6th place. Yes, or one single solitary world championship point, if that's possible. But he has got to come in again for another pit stop. So that is going to drop him back down the field again, because the cars behind are going to catch up and go past. But I do believe they're going to stop twice as well. So the advantage is pretty equal at the moment. So Hertz still holding on to 4th place. And Carlos Sainz now is in 6th position. Ricciardo in 6th place as we go down now the hill into the casino hairpin once again. And there's all the girls in the hotel, probably hanging off the balconies with their boobies out. Oh yes, we love that, don't we, lads? Hanging off the balconies with their boobies out, cheering on our drivers, and of course cheering on Gabriele Tarquini as well in the Jordan Peugeot car for the 1997 season. Kubica still in the lead, 48 seconds, still 48 seconds ahead of Gabriele Tarquini, so he's not making any inroads into that lead at the moment on lap 8. But can he get any higher up the grid? Well, on lap 8 now, some of the other cars should be coming in for their pit stops. So hopefully, as we come past, we may make up a few positions. Or maybe no one's coming for their stop. We will find out any moment now as we just come round the final corner. Just looking into the pit lane. Is there any cars? I think there's a car up ahead. I can just see a little black blob. Yes, there's a car, and he comes out. Oh, this is going to be tight. Almost crashes into the car. That was for the Tyrrell. I do believe that's probably Lewis Hamilton then. As we climb up the hill, Lulu is coming through his stop. But can he get past? He's trying to... Oh, there's contact with the barrier for Gabriele Tarquini. There's no damage to the car, though. It's okay. Well, there might be a slight bit of wing damage, but we'll get that fixed when we come in for our pit stops. Of course, there's no choice when you come in for your pit stop. Your wings are automatically changed if there's any damage whatsoever. And that does increase your... pit stop, of course, the time on your pit stop. Anyway, just coming around the casino hairpin once again for Gabriele Tarquini, and that car ahead is now pulling away. I do believe that is Lewis Hamilton. And Kubica is now... Oh, look, he must have come in for his stop. Kubica must have come in for his stop because his lead now is down to 38 seconds on lap 9 of the Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc is the car behind in the Ferrari, just 1.1 second behind now. And we are catching up to the back of this car. It's got to be Lulu in the Tyrrell car. Yes, Lulu in the Tyrrell. This is going to be one of the rare times when we're going to see Lewis Hamilton in this championship, of course, because he's in a Tyrrell. Yes. Oh, come on, don't we see enough of Mercedes? Don't we see enough of Mercedes? Let's put them in the back for a change, God's sake. So we come around the final turn. And did you see that? Did you see that, everyone? Did you see that? That Tyrrell just drove through the wall there. He just drove through the wall. And there was another Tyrrell, I do believe, coming to the pits. So we may have made up one position now. Yes, we have. Up into 12th now. 12th position for Gabriele Tarquini. Ahead of him, I think, is Lewis Hamilton. Still desperately trying to get past. Look at this. He's weaving left. He's weaving right. He's weaving all over the circuit trying to get past. No, actually, it's Valtteri Bottas. It's Valtteri Bottas, his teammate, of course, in that Tyrrell car. So let's see if he can get past. Well, of course, we're going to the casino now, so there's no room at all to try and get past Valtteri Bottas here. Just coming round now. Just coming round. So into the tunnel we go once again on lap 10 now. So we have reached half distance of this Grand Prix and Gabriele Tarquini is in 12th position. Yes, 12th place. Still no championship points on the cards at the moment. And as you can see in the background, it is looking very overcast now. In fact, it's almost going to black. So are we going to have some rain in this race to add even more drama to this race? Well, we'll find out a little bit later. Now, of course, it's got to be raining in the next 3 or 4 laps. And then, of course, we will have to change for our tyres. If it doesn't rain till about lap 17, I think we should be okay until the end of the Grand Prix. Just coming past the pits now on lap 10 going to lap 11. Still 12th place. I can't see anyone else coming to the pits. No, so it looks like all the cars now have made their stops. So let's see if he can get past Valtteri Bottas as he climbs up the hill. He's trying to look for any sort of gap he can find. But there's just no gap at Monaco because it's such a tight and twisty street circuit. There's no way he can get past. And as you can see, there it is. We've got the low fuel indicator, which means he's going to have to come in for his next pit stop on lap 11. So he came in on the first lap, of course, and we just put a little slap and dash of fuel in when we came in for our stop there. We didn't put any fuel in at all, really. Just I think it was 1 lap's worth to make us up until lap 11, and then we're going to come in for our second pit stop, and hopefully it will be our last. But we are going to drop back when we come in, of course, because other cars, he's still trying to get past Valtteri Bottas, but he may just hold station here now because, of course, he's going to come in for his pits. There's no point in taking a lunge if he's just about to come in for his pit stop. Robert Kubica on lap 11, still in the lead at the moment. Yes, still in the lead. Oh, he's still trying, though, just trying to put a little bit of pressure on Valtteri to say, look, I'm here, Valtteri, I'm here. You make a little mistake and I'll be up there like a ferret up a drain pipe. Anyway, so in he comes for his stop. On lap 11, 12th position for Gabriele Tarquini. And yes, look at this. There's front wing and rear wing damage. And there's one car gone past. I think that must have been Lewis Hamilton. So it was an 8.1 pit stop. He's down to 13th place now. So no more stops for Gabriele Tarquini. The rest of the field are going to have to stop in about 2 or 3 laps time. And we will see where Gabriele Tarquini is going to end up after the second round of pit stops. As once again we climb the hill, and once again you can see in the background it has gone very, very dark indeed. Yes, very dark. Oh, I just hope we get some rain because that will really, really help us out. Because as anyone who's played this game will know, as soon as it rains, the AI are absolutely atrocious, and they're literally about 5 seconds a lap slower than our driver, Mr. Gabriele Tarquini, and he'll be able to use that advantage to catch up to the field if it starts to rain. Anyway, going through the tunnel once more. Kubica still in the lead of this race. Charles Leclerc's got the fastest lap of 1:15.392, and we are still holding station now in 13th position, trying to see if we can make up any positions at the Monaco Grand Prix on lap 12. So it's a beautiful, beautiful circuit. Unfortunately, these days, a lot of people moan about Monaco. Yes, a lot of people moan about Monaco, and they say that really it shouldn't be on the... Oh, there's another car coming. Another car came in now. I think that was the Tyrrell. So he's back into 12th position now for Gabriele Tarquini. Yes, as I was saying, a lot of people are now moaning that it shouldn't be on the calendar. It shouldn't be on the calendar. It's too outdated now, and there's so many other venues that they go to that it's not needed. But of course we know why it's there. It's there for the prestige, the glitz, the glamour, and of course the most important thing of all that rotten, stinking money that's made every Monaco weekend. Yes, we know it, don't we? The obscene amount of cash that is doshed out during the Monaco Grand Prix it's outrageous. It really is. Anyway, Kubica still in the lead. Sebastian Vettel now in second place, 3.6 seconds behind him as we come out of the tunnel on lap 13 in 12th place for Gabriele Tarquini. Yes, it's an obscene amount of money. Now, did I just see rain? Oh, did I just see raindrops? Yes, I did, everyone. There are raindrops now appearing. Yes, there are. Oh, wowzers. This could absolutely turn this Grand Prix on its head. Now, unfortunately, we will have to come in for wet tyres, of course, so that won't be too bad, because all the other teams will have to come in as well. But yes, it is starting to rain out on circuit. And there's another car just coming out of the pits. Oh, who is that? I think that's a Tyrrell again. I don't know what's happening with these Tyrrells. They're going to be making a lot of pit stops. That's either, of course, Valtteri Bottas or Lewis Hamilton. Let's see whoever it is, if we can get past him. Come on, Gabriele. Come on, you can do it. In your Jordan Peugeot, the yellow colour will be enough to scare the car in front. You can just scare him. That's, of course, what they used to say about Michael Schumacher back in the day, wasn't it? That just seeing that red Ferrari in their mirrors was enough to absolutely petrify the driver in front, and they used to either make a mistake or just basically jump out of the way. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. Anyway, so going through the tunnel section once again on lap 14 for Gabriele Tarquini. And it is starting to rain, but we need it to rain a little bit more than this. So we come in for our pit stops. Now, have we got enough laps to get any points in this Grand Prix? Well, we will find out, but unfortunately we are on lap 14, so we haven't got many laps to go if we've got to come in for the wet tyres to try and catch up to the field in front. So at the moment it's not looking good because there's only 20 laps in this Grand Prix. Anyway, there is Valtteri Bottas. He's in the car in front in that Tyrrell. He's just about to cross the line and start lap 15 of the Grand Prix. So just a quarter of this race left. Is it going to rain any harder? Are we have to kind of come in for pits for some wet tyres? I'm not quite sure. As we climb up the hill once again. It's raining harder though. It's raining harder. You can see now there's definitely more rain coming down. But is it going to be enough? We need it to really start to rain. Now, of course, you will see underneath the tyres, just look underneath the tyres, as soon as you see a tiny little white speck of rain underneath, and you can just see it there. Can you see it on those tyres? Tiny little speck of rain underneath the tyres. That's the indication to say that it's time for the wet tyres to go on. And yes, it is there, but it disappears a few times. But it's definitely there, so it may be time to come in for those wets as he makes a move now on Valtteri Bottas. Well, he tries to anyway, but Valtteri had him covered off there. Or he crosses up in the chicane there very, very badly for Gabriele Tarquini. But is he going to come in now for those wets? You can definitely see there are those little tiny white patches underneath those tyres there. Can you see them? Those little tiny, it's like a little white dot. And that's the indication it's time to come in for wets. But is he going to go out for one more lap? I think he may go out for one more lap. Oh, I don't know though. Is he? No, he's coming in. He's coming in. This is it. This is the strategy call that may get him into the points, or it may not. He comes in on lap 15 from 12th place to go on to the wet tyres. Yes. Well, we put in too much fuel there, unfortunately. 19 laps of fuel. Wow, we forgot to stop the fuel. Oh dear. Fundamental mistake there, but it's only a 5-second stop, so it was pretty good going as we've now gone into the sort of zoomed out view, which is better for you, the viewer, to see, because as it starts raining, the spray just goes everywhere and you can't really see much of the cars on the circuit. So he rejoins this is the very, very early stages, of course, on these wet tyres. So it's going to be slippy and slidey all over the place at the moment, as he's now caught up already, I think, to the back of Valtteri Bottas. Charles Leclerc's in the lead, Sebastian Vettel in second. Regina Hertz now in that post. He's up into third position. Robert Kubica's in fourth. Oh, he's getting very, very crossed up in this section now, trying desperately to get past, I think, Valtteri. And yes, he does it, up into 12th place now for Gabriele Tarquini as he goes through the tunnel section on lap 16 of this Grand Prix. Yes. And the car ahead now. Oh no, actually that was Lewis Hamilton in that tool. Lewis Hamilton, he's got past. No! 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 He's okay, he's okay. No damage to the car. Well, that was very, very close for Gabriele Tarquini there. He's pushing everyone. He is pushing like crazy in these last few dying laps to try and get into the points. But is he going to be able to pull this off? It's Monaco. It's raining, but he hasn't got the same sort of advantage he would have. Look at the rain. Look at the spray now on the tyres. That was definitely the right call. And hopefully there'll be a few more cars in. He may make up for some positions. But yes, it's Monaco, so he's not going to make up as much ground as if he was on a fast circuit like Monza or something in the rain. But we will persevere. Unfortunately, we can't see the cars because all we can see is the trees now. And I think one was in. He's up into 11th place now. 11th place. And this now has got to be Valtteri Bottas. And he just slices up the inside with no effort whatsoever on lap 17. So yes, up into 10th place now. 10th place, just 4 more. And he's up into the points, everyone. Yes, 4 more. And there's 2 more cars ahead. One of those, I think, is a Benetton. And then there's Leela. There's Turanga Leela in a sister Jordan as well. As we're going through into the casino hairpin. Oh my goodness, there's lots of cars now. Lots of cars in. Let's see if we can get past any of these. He's trying desperately to try and get past his Benetton. And he does do. And Turanga Leela as well. Sorry, Leela, but we are trying to win a championship here. I'm sure she'd understand. So we're up now into 8th position now. So that means Leela's in 9th place in this race. And now we're trying to get past, I think, one of the stewards there. Are we going to get past? I don't know. No, not at the moment. Oh, it's very, very tight and twisty at Monaco like it always is. But now, of course, these are now our single solitary world championship points. We've got a Sauber in front, of course. If we can get past the Sauber, we will be up into the points on lap 17. But can we get past? Can we get past? Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Bigora, that was very, very close. Very, very close indeed. We don't want to lose our wing now. Otherwise, it is game over. As he now comes round, does he get past? Does he get past? Yes. Yeah. Oh! Contact. Contact. It's okay. The wing's still on. We're not going to come in for a wing change anyway. But, well, we will have to if we lose our wing because we'll have absolutely 0 downforce. As we go past the Sauber, yes, I think we're up into the points. Yes, we are on lap 18. We're up into the points for Gabriele Tarquini. He's now putting a move on the McLaren. That could be the hill race driver. It could be the hill race driver. Oh, wowzers. Absolute wowzers. We could be on for 5th place here. What a comeback from Gabriele Tarquini after that disaster on lap 1. Let's see if he can get past going to the casino. Of course, there's going to be no room here. Absolutely 0 room. His next opportunity will be into the tunnel, of course, to try and get past the hill race driver now. I think there's a Williams ahead. That's Iva Kubica. Is that a Williams? Yes, it is a Williams. And he gets past the McLaren. Yes. Wow, that was easy once again for Gabriele Tarquini in his wet conditions. So the Williams is ahead. That's Iva Kubica or George Russell. And he gets past whoever it was. Up into 4th position now. Oh, look out, Gabriele. Look out. Woo. Oh, that was very, very close to binning it once again. He's pushing it way beyond the limits of the car and his own mental and physical endurance here. On lap 18, Leclerc still in the lead. I don't think we've got any chance of catching Leclerc, to be honest. We've only 3 laps to go. I don't think that's going to be possible. But can we now, of course I always push for this, can we now get into a podium position? Can we get up into a podium position? 31 seconds ahead now for Charles Leclerc. I don't think we're going to catch him. There's not enough laps left. Lap 19, just 2 laps to go. But can we get up into a podium position as we climb the hill now? Climb the hill. I can't see the next car though. Where is the next car? Just trying to sneak a look. Is he there? No. What about down the hill? Is the car there? Can't see. No, I can't see anything. No black blobs or anything. So let's have a look. Is he coming round casino? Oh, I just saw a glimpse. Yes, there's a car just coming round there. Let's see if we can catch up to him with just 1 lap to go after this one. I'm not... There it is. There it is. Going to the tunnel section. There is our podium. There is our podium. But can he catch him with just 1 more lap to go? Wowzers. This is going to be very, very close indeed. I can't see who it is, of course, in the conditions. Oh, my goodness. No, Gabriele, no. It's a Benetton. It's a Benetton. Oh. Wow, this is getting dicey now. This is getting dicey. It's Daniel Ricciardo, of course, in the Renault car. In the Renault car. For the 1997 season, of course. our simulated Renault car. Is he going to get past? I'm not quite sure. There's no room here, of course. Absolutely zero room. Oh, I say that. Oh, Gabriel goes for a move. This is going to be dicey. And yes, he pulls it off. I don't believe it. Up into a podium position now for Gabriel Tarquini as we're just about to come up to the last lap of the Grand Prix. And surely that can't be second place, can it? No, it can't be Sebastian Vettel because he's in a Ferrari. That's not a Ferrari. It's a Minardi. It's one of the back markers. It's one of the Minardis. So we managed to get past. But I think we're going to finish in a podium, everyone. A podium. Charles Leclerc is obviously going to win this race now. Well, I don't know though. Sebastian Vettel, he's very, very tight behind Charles Leclerc. So we will find out. But Gabriel Tarquini looks like he's going to get this third place as we go down the hill now for the final time into the casino section for the final time. Do we manage to get it round? Yes, we do. So here we go underneath the tunnel. Who's that car ahead? Surely that can't be second place. I don't think it is. I think it's going to be another back marker. We may be able to get a look as we come out of the tunnel. Or we can do. Wait! That's not a back marker. That's a Ferrari, everyone. That's gotta be Sebastian Vettel. Oh wowzers! Oh god, I hope Gabriel's not going to go for a cheeky move to try and get into second place, is he? This is going to be very dicey for Gabriel Tarquini. Is he going to be able to put it off? Is he going to be... Oh, Jesus. Right up the gearbox. Right up the gearbox. He's trying to go down the inside. There's contact. No, and he's taken out Sebastian Vettel. And he's lost his wing as well. His front wing has gone. Oh, come on, Gabriel. There's just 2 more corners to go. There's just 2 more corners to go. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Yes, turn it. No, he's got no turn. The cars are going to go past, but I don't think anyone's behind him. I don't think anyone's going to be behind him. Oh, with more contact. Oh, wow. He's going to cross the line with no front wing in second place. Get in there. Come on. Yes. Oh, fuck. Oh, I need to lie down after that. Wowzers. So Gabriel Tarquini, with no front wing on the car, and unfortunately took out Sebastian Vettel there, finishes in second place. Woo! I'd just like to say a very special thanks to Turanga Leela, who is currently diligently working out the points for me in these races. I don't know how she does it, but she's a lot more clever than I am. So there you go. So there's the results then. Sebastian Vettel won the race. Gabriel Tarquini in second place. Charles Leclerc in third. Daniel Ricciardo in 4th, Robert Kubica in 5th. Now in the championship standings, we are in 5th place now with 14 World Championship points. Sebastian Vettel in the lead with 29 World Championship points after 5 rounds. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. In the constructors, we are in 3rd position now. 3rd position. As always, thanks so much for watching, everyone. And I shall leave you with more of the fantastic soundtrack from F1 97. Good night.